Hey guys, so today I have a lot of nail shopping to do, so I thought I would sort of bring you along. Most places don't allow you to film inside, but I thought I would let you know what's going on. So I normally have clients today because my oldest is in kindergarten and my youngest is in daycare, but I had two people kind of switch their schedules around, and so I decided to take the day off and just do a little shopping. There's actually a lot of stuff that I really need, so I will fill you in on that. I started out my day with some McDonald's breakfast of champions and Coke Zero because I'm a hardcore addict. I don't drink coffee, so I feel like if I don't drink coffee, it should be okay that I drink Coke Zero, right? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go get started. My first stop of the day is at Nove, which is a beautiful store. It's kind of like a boutique wholesaler is kind of how I describe it. A lot of wholesalers, you go in and it's basically like a warehouse with a bunch of shelves. This place is beautiful. Anyway, I gotta go get some shopping done, and I will check in a second. Bye. Alright, so I just finished up there. I got a little bag of stuff and some cleaner. I will show you everything in a little bit more detail when I get home. Because like, how fun is it for me to show you stuff in the car? I can't even open stuff. So anyway, I've got about 2 more stops to make, and so I'll have a big haul to show you in the end. Alright, so I got out of canwest, and I have a little bag of stuff, and I will show you all that shortly. Alright, so I just finished up at Costco. There was only like 2 things I needed here for the business. The rest was all for my family, and probably some stuff I didn't need. That's always happens at Costco though, right? And one more stop on this kind of business haul and then I'll call it a day and I'll show you everything I got. Alright, so I made my last stop. It was at Walmart. I wanted to pick up some more of those Color Club holographic polishes, but they were basically all sold out. There was like a few there, but it was just ones I already had. But I did pick up a Sally Hansen Insta Dry, and this is in Slick Slate, so we'll see how that stamps. And I had to pick up a couple things for my family, like popcorn twists, because my kids live for the popcorn twists. And yeah, so I will show you the haul as soon as I get home. Hey everyone, I'm back at the salon. It is much later than when I left you at Walmart, would be the last place I shopped at. So I thought I would show you everything. Anything that just needs to be up front, I'll show you up front, and anything that needs kind of a closer look, I'm going to flip the camera down and show you that way. So I start off with what I got at Nove. I got a nice big jug of Preempt RTU, and that's the cleaner I use for pretty much all my surfaces. It's just really good. It's like hospital grade, so that's what I use. And then I got a pink bag of stuff. So I picked up one of these. I had already picked up like 2 bags of these the other day, but I've just been doing a lot of pedicures, so I try and pick one of these up almost every time I go shopping, the peach paraffin, just because I have run out and it really sucks when you're kind of scraping the bottom of your paraffin just to get a little bit of the wax for a pedicure. So I also picked up some of the Captions drying drops. So just open it up. It comes a little bottle like this, and it also has the little kind of dropper. I have been having a few more requests to do just like a regular polish pedi, so sometimes I worry about if everything's dry or not, so I thought I would try those. I have tried I think it was like some kind of OPI drying drops, and they worked pretty good, so I thought I would try Captions. It was what was available to me today. And then I also also picked up another Shine On and an X Bond, and I also picked up the Aurora Maroon. So I had seen this used on Instagram the other day, and I was like, man, why haven't I picked that up yet? So I will show you an overhead shot of that right away. All right, so this is the Aurora Maroon. I'm just going to give it a little stir for you here. And I seen this over like kind of like a maple brown color, and it looked so stunning and so fall. So I'm really excited to give this a go. All right, so next up was at Canwest, and they did have a lot of MoU London plates on sale. Sorry for the ring light reflection here, but this was the Festive Collection 05, and I really liked a lot of the images on here. I didn't really have anything in my collection that was like for New Year's, so I thought I would give this one a go. The other thing I picked up was some Saskatchewan Rough Rider decals, and I already have one, but I had two, and I lent one to another nail tech because she needed some kind of last minute, and I do have a bunch of girls that like to get the sports on their toes, not so much on their nails, but they do get a lot on their toes, so I thought I would pick up this, and then also the Winnipeg Bombers. So I don't know how much use I'm actually going to get out of this one, but I thought it's like the next province over, so like maybe. I also grabbed a coarse smooth top bit. I have one of these already. It was really affordable, and I just like the way that it works. Yeah, no, I like an affordable bit. I also picked up a clear jelly stamper white, because my very favorite white, stamping the Crayola collaboration with Sally Hansen, was drying up a bit. It's getting a little clumpy. It was still working, but I put in some polish thinner, and now it's too thin. I wrecked it. So I do have a Sally Hansen white, which works okay, but it's just not as bright a white, so I'm hoping that this will be good to replace it. Then I also picked up some size 24 of the point back AB crystals from Swarovski. So I have been wanting to do a few more clusters lately, and I was looking for this style in particular, and they were kind of hard to find. So I was glad I found them at canwest. Normally I buy most of my crystals and things at Fire Mountain Gems, but there's a couple things that you can't find there, and if you can find them somewhere else, I'll get them, even though it is usually cheaper at Fire Mountain. So I also got these Volcano in size 5 and 9, just because those are also a hard one to find at Fire Mountain. I think either they don't have it or they only have one size, which was kind of a bit big. So yeah, don't mind my thumb. I was like started to remove it, and then I just like left it. I was busy. I'm not sure. So yeah, these are stunning. I love the Volcano. And so that's all I got at canwest. And then the last thing I got that's like really like nail art and fun would be my Sally Hansen Insta Dry. And this is Slick Slate. And this is like, to me, kind of like a mauve, I would say. But I'm going to try it out for stamping and see how it works. I've just been loving a lot of the neutrals and stuff that have been coming out lately, and the Sally Hansen's always been really good to stamp with, so we'll give it a go. Alright, so the last thing I have to show you is probably the most boring part of my nail haul. So I have the nice big Epsom salts, 5.5 kilograms. I just use it for my pedicures. I don't buy any special pedicure soak because really the pedicure soaks you're buying are just all Epsom salts anyway. And you can throw in some like essential oils or whatever to make it smell better or for other benefits. I sometimes put a little grapefruit or some kind of citrus one because a lot of my pedicure line is very citrusy, so it kind of just all flows together really nicely. And then the last really boring thing, but super essential, is Tide Pods. So I use the unscented, the free and gentle, dermatologist recommended Tide Pods. I just have a few clients that I know have scent issues. Even my mom has a problem with like scented items. So I try and keep things, especially like in my control, as unscented as possible. Like, I mean, obviously I do use scented cuticle oil and scented paraffin and scented like lotions and things like that. But for the most part, I really try and choose scents that are like really subtle, nothing too crazy. And I find I have a bit of a reaction to like scented Tide, so I just don't use it. And I mean, I have to use the towels all the time and I use them on my clients, so I would just prefer not to use anything scented. And they were on coupon, so I always like to pick up things on coupon. You know, I'm always trying to save money. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this nail haul. It was kind of a little bit all over the place. But yeah, this is kind of where I shop. I shop at Nove, I shop at canwest. I pick up random things at Walmart, and I do get some stuff at Costco, just like random kind of boring things, but super useful and affordable. So yeah, I'm gonna end this here, and if you stuck through this whole thing, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you later. Bye.